U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson is hosting the first full meeting since 2014 of foreign ministers and senior officials from the 68 countries and international organizations that are part of the U.S.-led coalition to fight Islamic State. Now, the State Department says the goal of the conference on Wednesday is to accelerate international efforts to defeat ISIS in the remaining areas of its holds in Iraq and Syria and maximize pressure on its branches, affiliates and networks. Here's VOA's Cindy Sain.
The fight against Islamic State and how to stabilize the region in Iraq and Syria will be the focus of the first major conference new Secretary of State Tillerson will host in Washington. The coalition has made considerable progress, but there is more work to be done, says acting spokesman Mark Toner.
First of all, it's an opportunity in the new administration to assess where we're at and what we want to do going forward. I don't want to steal any thunder from the secretary, but I think he will come with new ideas and new approaches and a new way of looking at how to defeat ISIS.
The strategy session will give Tillerson the chance to meet face-to-face with U.S. allies, says Michael O'Hanlon.
If there are any fresh policy ideas, all the better, but it's not even necessary. It's not even obligatory for that in a first session because people need to get to know each other as well. And of course, Rex Tillerson, Donald Trump, these are not people who are all that well known to the broader foreign policy or national security community, certainly not at a personal level.
O'Hanlon says there will be plenty of thorny issues for the coalition partners to discuss.
If they're Turkey, they've got millions of refugees on their soil and no end in sight to the war in Syria. The Western Europeans are still nervous about ISIS fighters coming back home, especially those who came from their countries in the first place to go to the battlefield and coming back and attempting terrorist campaigns. So no one's happy. No one should be happy. We are at a very intermediate stage of this campaign.
President Trump was critical of then-President Barack Obama for what he called a weak fight against IS militants. So analysts are watching to see if the new administration will chart a new course, as the center of action is expected to shift to the self-proclaimed capital of Islamic State, Raqqa. Cindy Sain, VOA News, the State Department.